Alrighty, howdy. So we are looking at a related rates problem. This is from webwork. So we have the altitude or the height of a triangle is increasing at a rate of 2.5 centimeters per minute, while the area of a triangle is increasing at a rate of 3 square centimeters per minute. At what rate is the base of the triangle changing when the altitude is 9 centimeters and the area is 83 square centimeters? So we're going to break down everything that's given in the problem and make it easier. So we have the height is increasing, so that means that dh dt is positive at a rate of 2.5 centimeters per minute. So we have dh dt is 2.5 centimeters per minute, while the area of a triangle, so the area is increasing, so dA dt is also positive at a rate of 3 square centimeters per minute. So we have dA dt is 3 centimeters squared per minute. So at what rate is the base of the triangle changing? So rate of the base when the altitude, so this is the height, is 9 centimeters and the area is 83 square centimeters. So we have the height is 9 centimeters, area is 83 centimeters squared, and what we're looking for is this the rate of the change of the base. That was a lot. Okay, so we have dB dt is our unknown, so we're just kind of sketch this triangle, see what she's looking like. So we have the h is 9 centimeters and the area is 83 centimeters squared. So we have the area of a triangle, so we're going to use the formula for the area of a triangle, which is area equals 1/2 base times height, but we're trying to find out how these things are changing with respect to time, so we're going to implicitly derive everything with respect to time. So we're going to do dA dt, and since this 1/2 is a constant, I'm going to pull out the 1/2 and then just implicitly derive the base times height. So we're going to use the product rule here. So we have base times dh dt plus h times dB dt. Now we're going to plug in everything. So we have dA dt is 3 1/2 times the base. We don't have the base. So we have the height and we have the area, but we know the area of a triangle. We have area is 1/2 base times height, so we had to solve for the base. So we have 83 is the area, 1/2 times the base times the height, which is 9. So the base is 166 over 9. Yes, this will be centimeters. And I'm dropping the units over here, but the units should, cancel and work out. But, it's just a lot of unnecessary writing. So the units will work out eventually. I'm just going to drop them. But that doesn't mean they go away. Okay, so we have 166 over 9 times dH dt, which is 2.5. I'll write it as 5/2, so I can kind of reduce this 166 up here. So we'll do that in a second. Times h, which is 9, and dB dt, which is still unknown. So to undo this 1/2 and make less fractions, I'm going to multiply both sides by 2. So we have 6 equals, reduce this, this will be 80, 83, yeah. So we've got 83 times 5. I'm going to go ahead and multiply that out. That'll be 415 over 9. Yep. So we have 4 15 over 9 plus 9 times dB dt. We can move this over here. So we're going to subtract this 415 over 9. So we have 9 times dB dt equals 6 minus 415 over 9. So you can, well, you're going to have to divide both sides by 9, but I'm going to multiply by 1/9 so I don't get a super nasty fraction on this side. So we have dB dt equals 1 over 9 times 6 minus 415 over 9, and this will be centimeters per minute. This is exact, so this is the exact. You can enter this into webwork and it'll be fine, but we're going to go ahead and find the decimal approximation for it. So we have 1 over 9 times 6 minus 415 over 9. So this is, as a fraction, minus 361 over 81, which is about minus 4.46 centimeters per minute. So there we go. And just a couple of things to note. Just make sure you break down the problems and you get the sign of your rates right, because say it was decreasing, then this would be negative and it would change your answer on everything. This is approximate. So just make sure you do that. Make sure you derive everything correctly. Make sure you plug in the right numbers. Make sure for this dA dt you plug in the 3 and not the 83, because that's going to change everything. So just make sure you plug in everything correctly. And yeah, thank you all and have a great night. Oh, nope, that was ugly. Okay.